Well, how is everybody going on? Wait for some people. I see you got 3 people here. I just put it up so take a minute for some of my people to see it. How's everybody doing? Oh, yep, there we go. Turn it down here. What we got here? Learn more about. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your. Okay. Who we got here out here today? Who's up? Where's everybody at? No Karmic's live. A lot of people over there. Clown X. What a clown, huh? I'll wait for somebody to come on. Decline host, happy. Hey, what's up, Decline host? Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Tough one for me. 60. No more 50s. This is the big 6-0. But thank you, Decline. How you been, brother? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Me, looking good. Trimmed down. Lost 33 pounds, 34 pounds. So, you know. Yeah, Barney, that's right. Barney, that's right. Purple's my favorite color. Oh, look at this. Red Fog Lee, Joey, my brother, my friend, $9.99. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I missed your birthday. I forgot to call you, tell you happy birthday the other day when we were talking. Happy belated birthday to you as well, my brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Red Fog Lee coming up with the $9.99. My brother, my friend. Yes, yes. Definitely my friend and definitely my brother. What's happening with everybody? I figured I'd just come on and say hello. I'm on the stream probably a little bit, about 45 minutes or an hour. I appreciate the super chats. We'll be back soon. Soon enough, I'll put it together, decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do 1 or 2 shows a week. Haven't decided, but right now I'm going to finish this. So we're still probably a few months away from me coming back. I want to be down at about 180, 85 when I come back to streaming because I'm right here mentally, and it's doing good. I went from 260 to 223, 24. With my clothes on right now, the scale probably say 226, 227. I got a bunch of stuff in my pockets. Give an update on my bike. Got my starter in. I've been waiting for parts, so sometimes it takes forever. That's my starter. See that? It's my new starter. She's all chromed up. Put this in. I'm waiting for the gasket. I got to get a gasket that goes here. See, the gasket goes here. That'll be here tomorrow, and then the O-ring goes there. That goes into the bike. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys were in the beginning when the bike was all, it was all rusted. This is one of the pieces that was scratched. The only piece that was scratched, it was all rusted. I've been working on that for the last 24 hours. Almost got it completely out. Just saved a lot of money doing shit my own way, you know what I'm saying? A lot of hard work. Also, got my ignition switch in. So I put the battery in, tested it. So we got a test here. So I got the battery off, the key switch off. Got the turn signal light here. So I got it on to make sure I'm testing to make sure I can do it with the key. There we go. Keys on, ready to start. Lights on. I'm learning electricity, see? That's what I've been doing. There, see the light that came on? What's wrong with my thing? There we go. There we go. Lights on. Watch, key off. Wait, hang on. Key off, key on. There we go. So yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning electrical now, man. I learned a lot of shit, man. This bike really revived me, man. Doing this project, just working the guts into it. I appreciate everybody that's here. What we got here? We got, I'm looking at it's easier for me to see the chat here. How much is the what? How much is the rend again? What's the rend? Thank you, NJ Ranger 201. Thank you, classy guy. I like your streams, buddy. Thank you, NJ Ranger. Appreciate that. Yeah, and well, I don't regularly stream, so I don't expect to have a big turnout there, buddy. I'm happy with whoever comes in. I just come in and say hi, everybody, give everybody an update. Hello, thank you, Latanya Vegas. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I do. Whatever you say. It looks like you're the one that grifts. Ain't you the one to do all the shows and grifts? Rochi? I don't grift, buddy. I don't even stream. Don't care. Just come on to CI, touch base with a few people, see what's going on. So what's new in this great world? Can you believe it? I can't believe 59 years gone. Today's a little hard for me, you know. But like I said, I've been working on a lot of things. So got the beautiful new house. I love it here. I got almost all my parts in now. I'm waiting for a gasket tomorrow, an O-ring tomorrow. I got the ignition switch in yesterday. Starter came in the other day. I'm ready to put the rest of it back together. and fire her up in a couple days. So I'm doing a test because I'm learning electrical, so I want to make sure that everything routes through the ignition, the battery, and the starter. So and you got to have grounds. Everything's got to be grounded. So and the turn signals, front and back, they got 2 wires. So 3 wires. I'm sorry, no 2 wires. That's right, turn signal. They got a green, which is ground, and the orange, which is the hot. So now on the key switch, the blue is the hot in, and then the red's the hot out, and then the green is what keeps it the accessory button to go on with the to make it go on when you turn the key. So that's the most important thing. So basically, since I'm rewiring the whole bike, why does it stop moving here? There we go. There's the chat. There we go. Miss Kitty, hello, thank you. How are you? So basically what I'm saying is I took all the wiring out. I'm starting from scratch. So I got 2 taillights, turn signals in the back, and then the brake light. So what I'll do is I'll bring all the grounds. I'm building like a little fuse box, cut about a 6/8 piece metal, and I'll drill into it, and I'll have say about screws that big. That'll be for my grounds, and then I'll have my main ground for the battery that'll be to the frame, and then I can add to that ground because everything's got to be grounded. So everything you do has got to be grounded. That's the first thing. Red Frog Lee with the 1999. Thank you, brother. 1999. Happy birthday, John Catalano. Give my love to Mrs. C. Keep doing the work, my friend. Plug Lou. Fuck you. Fuck Lou. Thank you, man. That means a lot, brother. We appreciate that very much. Very kind of you. Red Frog Lee is a good dude, man. He's my friend, and so I don't care who anybody likes it, but Red Frog Lee and I are pretty close. So it's a good dude. Good family man. Good businessman. Good smart guy. Even though Texas Tech's, I don't know if that's I think that's his college team, but he did go to the game. I heard you went to the game the other day, didn't you? Paid top dollar for that ticket. Good for you, buddy. Enjoy your life while you can. So basically, what I'm saying is I got 2 tail lights, brake lights, front turn signals, and then you get your hazards lights. So all the grounds got to go. Everything's got to be grounded, and then the little stuff, the lighting, like the accessories, will go to the accessory. And with a hot, the key, the trick is that you got to be careful with. That's when you got to have the fusible link, and that's where you got to have the fuses and stuff like that for the starter, the relay, the solenoid. That's the key because you don't want to overload it. You got to have a fusible link because if something accidentally touches, if a wire ever touched the frame, and you didn't have fusible links, it would blow the whole bike up, start fire. But the fusible link blows, it shuts everything down. So I'm learning that. That's the biggest thing to the electronics. So I got it step by step. I got a lot of diagrams, but here's a complete diagram. So I'm really into this, man. This is something that I did from scratch, man. I mean, that bike was in sad shape. I'm bringing it back to life. It looks great. The paint job came out great. I did a lot of work, but this is that's my whole wiring system, so you just got to know, you get your handlebars with your switches, you get your left turn signal, your horn, bright lights on the left side, and your clutch, and then you got, on the right side, you got your right turn signal, on switch, and then the start button, because when you turn the key on, the start button's on the handlebars, so that's very important. That's all got to be white. And then you got to go to the speedometer. Brutal Pain, my brother. Man, thank you for the $2 happy birthday, Joe. You crazy fucking love me, bro. Love you too, Brutal. Brutal Pain, my brother. Thank you very much. I'm glad people showed up to say hello. I'm not going to be on long. I'm going to probably be on, I don't even know if I make it 30 minutes. I just wanted to say hello and just give everybody an update on the bike. But a couple people had asked me and sent me messages that, when it comes to ready to start the bike, you do that live? I will do that live. Of course, we got a lot of tests to do, but the bikes, it's pouring rain out all day, and I got all the new hardware and all the new chrome pieces. I got new clutch lever, new gear shifter, new foot pegs, new brake, rear brake. I put that all in already. This is one of the foot pegs. I'm gonna put it in, but everything is brand new chrome. That came in 2 days ago. I put it all in. So you got to put the linkage in, and right now I took the clutch off because That's the last thing I want to get going to finish is the plate, the big plate. And the starter, you got to put the starter in. You got to remove the main cover. The main cover, because the starter, the bolts, the starter, which are these right here. Let's see if you guys can see the C. Let's see what's next here. Brutal Pain, worth rebuilding for resale just for fun. Well, I'm doing it because I needed to rebuild myself. And like I said, I've been going through a lot of emotional stuff and all the stuff that I put myself through. And when I got out of prison and had to, lost everything and took that apartment, which I was grateful, but which became a ratchet ass building. And I just wanted to put my life back together, but I needed a boost. I needed something to work my mind, and I miss working. I miss going back to the ballpark. So and I know that's long over with. Haven't worked since 2015 was the last season I worked. And that's a young man's game now. I couldn't run around that locker room and do what demands for the players to do. So I had my years, and I'm grateful. But I miss working, because your mind, if you let your mind go, start letting it go, and you get dementia, you could die pretty quick. And then I was overweight, so I wanted to get my health. So I got this project, I got the bike, and I just said to myself, I could do this. I can learn a lot as I go along. I made mistakes. I stripped the bike down. It was rusted. It looked like crap. I got pictures before. I took some pictures in the middle, but now it's coming along real good. I replaced. Actually, this is everything I put in the bike so far. All the receipts of what I bought. It come out so far. I got about $680 into the bike. That's not counting the paint. So I'm gonna be with the paint and the rest of the 2 other parts I need, about $1,100 into the bike. Okay, we got Rev Fugly, another $4.99. Went to the game, hopefully headed to Miami in a few weeks and make a trip to final game and come see you in Miss C. Love to get Luca. I bet he does it. No, he probably won't. You're welcome anytime, buddy. I'd love to have you in the new house. We had a big Thanksgiving here. I got my new Christmas tree. We went and got make sure. I want to do everything nice for my wife. So we got a real tree, got a beautiful tree. These things are expensive, man. These things are expensive. As high as $800, man. Got the presents going for the kids, for the grandkids, but that's a beautiful tree. I don't know if it's still raining now. Let me see. Yeah, my bike's right there. It's just wet out here, so let me just see. I'll see if I can sneak in here and see. See the new pegs. You see the new hardware? That's the linkage on the other side. I put that in there. You see that thing there? That great thing for the Harley. The overhead engines look good. So now I got to finish that cover. That's the clutch cover and the main engine cover. Once I finish that, but it was soaking wet, man. It was so bad out here in the rain. 2 days now. I couldn't do nothing, so I'm working inside. But my house, getting stuff ready, Christmas, But got my great space chief made that for me a long time ago. President wrote me a letter, so got a lot of things in the works, got a lot of things coming up in January, a lot of hard work. So that's why I got to get the bike done, because, I get to go out and hit the pavement for the signatures. So that's basically it, man. I just want to touch base with people, and I'm just waiting on. Like I said, I'm waiting tomorrow to get the gasket. I couldn't put this in. I got to put the gasket, the O-ring, put that in. Once I put that in, I can put the gasket back out, put the cover back on, hook the clutch back up. That'll be done, and then I'll put the ignition in and start wiring it. I'll have to go from front to back. That's going to take me probably, realistically, because I don't know much about wiring. What I've learned so far is, right now where I'm at, I could put all the lights in. I get all the lights in, no problem, without no help. Wire it correctly. When I get to the part where I got to get this, I got to hook the starter up, the positive and the negative solenoid, and put all the ground wires on, and the wires that are going to go to oil sending unit. There's a wire that's come out of the engine. These are the most important, the amp fuses, the big fuses. So I got to make sure I get enough of these in there. So, so it's important. So, and then I got, and I just finally found Because when I got the bike, the carburetor was always in a box, and the bolts that bolt to the carb to the bike, and the carburetor shots, I had to get a new carburetor. And when I ordered a new carburetor, they didn't give me the bolts, the actual 2 bolts that bolt to the bike to the manifold. I had a hard time finding these. I finally found them today. I got 2 used ones off eBay. Not bad, $13 for them. It's just 2. They look like this. They're 2 just like this. And I got 500 extra bolts and nuts that were from other Harleys that were in a big tub that somebody gave me. And I couldn't find the 2 bolts, so because it's a special thread. So now that I got that, says that you can't start the bike without the carburetor. So that was the whole project. When I got the bike, I had to put a carburetor in to get it running. And then when I looked at it, I said, I'm going to restore this bike. So in a nutshell, I'm going to have about $1,100 into it. And if it runs, everything runs good, and it runs good, and the motor, and I know the motor's good because I looked inside. There's no shavings, none of the gears are showing wear. The oil was good. It just sat for a long time. So I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube of people that have found Harleys that have been gone down for 40 years. Just did a couple basic, these guys are mechanics. They just tweaked a few things just to get it running to make sure the motor was good, and then they restored it. I don't know. I've never heard the bike. I don't know nothing if the motor, from what my experiences and what I see, the motor looks good. It don't look like it has a lot of miles on it. But it wasn't it had to be left outside for the last 10 years at least. It's 35 years old. The motor looks very impressive. I was very impressed with the motor. When we took all the covers off to go inside of the guts and look at the pistons and the rods and the lifters, they were in perfect shape. I was very, very impressed. So that tells me the motor's good. Now, that being said, it should, once we get everything right, as long as I get the wiring all right, and like I said, I'm going to probably need some help. I'm going to probably have to call in, make some calls or get one of those people online, those mechanics that are online, and have to get some education from him. But so far, so good. Once I get it fired up, that's the easy part, is driving, because I've been driving a long time. So I can't wait to take it a ride. I'll stream it when I'm riding. I got it hooked up where I got to put my phone right there. So I'm really looking forward to that. So what else was I going to say? How's everybody else been? I've been check the pistons walls. Yes, I have. Everything looks good, brother. Yes, thank you, Bruto. That's true. And the main thing is, before I start, I got to turn the engine while it's not running to set it, to make sure it's set. Because if you don't adjust it and you fire it up, and everything can go just break and pop right through it. The pistons could come right through. So we got to make sure everything's set. You'll hear it. You can hear it. When you turn in the motor, you'll hear it fall into place. You'll hear it drop. The lifters and everything. So that's got to be set. But I've learned a lot, man. I've done a lot of research. I've done like I said, the biggest problem was that I have run into. I restored what I could. Saved the chrome. Everything was rusted. This piece was probably the worst one. I've been working on this. Look at how good I got it so far. And I'm not done. This is going to look, when I get this on the bike, I'll have all that out in a couple of days. Just wet sand, light sand, just all day when I'm sitting here doing nothing, I just hour sand it. And today I made the most progress because that was all scratched right here, right there. And I almost got that completely out here. So that's going to be good. And, you take pride in it. I want the bike to look good. I don't want to, the paint job it was like going to school. I wasted a lot of cans of paint. I got it to where it was perfect, and then being stubborn the way I am, instead of let things follow the instructions the way. The whole key is this: the prep work. Prepping the stuff you're gonna paint is the most vital thing in the world. If your eye don't see everything, if you think that it's smooth, and when you start doing the primer and it bubbles and flakes, you didn't sand properly. That's when so me, like a dummy, instead of let the primer dry and wet sand it out, I did it while it was wet. And then I put too many layers of paint and I didn't give it no time to dry. So the next thing I know, I had bubbled up a couple times. So it was like going to school. It was like me taking a class, how to learn how to paint. But finally, what I figured out was the prep. But my brother-in-law Robert, he did the prep. He's real good at prep work. So he said, let me prep it, I'll get it. And then the paint went on real smooth. The final paint, when I changed the color too, and I went over the purple. He sanded the tank back down to metal, but the fenders were already done. So I didn't take the fenders off. I just taped off everything, and I sprayed the fenders with the new color. It's a flake champagne. It's a champagne color. It looks badass, man. Then I put the clear, about 4 coats clear. It came out fucking very good. I was very impressed. So that was where my biggest expense came in. Because I spent about $400 of paint. The purple was $19 a can. I went through a few cans, but I was okay with that because I learned. Now I know when I do the next bike, if I do another bike, I know the whole key is prep the bike first. But I mean, the starter was shot, so I wanted to make sure I get one that was all chromed out. Chrome just makes the Harley look great. So this is the bad boy here. This has got to go on. This fucker's heavy too, believe it or not. But I froze up on YouTube. I don't know why. But that's about it, man. I mean, Christmas is coming. I think we're gonna go probably to our daughter's house because it's hard for them to travel to pick all the kids in the car and come. They're 100 miles away. So we'll go down there for Christmas, and then we'll have Christmas home. I'll make a dinner. I'll make ham. Christmas Day, I'll have a big ham. I'll make a big dinner. I like to cook, so that's my thing. Love the tree. The tree is good. My wife loves trees. But all in all, my marriage is outstanding. My weight is losing. $20 from who we got this from? My boy Hackride, $20. Here's to 60 more presidential candidate love to President Catalano. Love to your family. See you in Cali one day. I'm coming to see you, brother. I promise you. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Hackride. That was very nice of you. Thank you. Say hello to Alexa for us, please. And you know how to reach me, brother. I think of you every day, brother. You're my boy. Just know that, okay? Thank you very much. That was very kind of you. And Hackride and I go. Hackride he taught me a lot of things, man. He's a good dude, man. But as far as missing streaming, there's days I say I want to stream, but I don't crave it like I used to. I want to, it's one thing I learned is the Dabbleverse is hit and miss, and you got a lot of new players in there, and like I said at the beginning, Karmic X is he's good, he's good. He's got the potential to be good, but when all I was doing kind to him for him to blow up on me was the biggest fucking mistake. It was like, if I come back full time, I will eat his ass up. I promise you that. Karmic can't go up against me. He won't. I already fucking made him look stupid on fucking Brennan's. And I'll make him look even worse. But I tried to be his friend, and he fucking just turned on me because of fans putting shit in his head. So, so fuck him. That's what I can say. Clown X, go fuck himself. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to come back and probably stream in a couple months, but let's see. I got 6 more months on the program. So I should make my way, but then in January, I'm going to be out in Florida, going out different counties and getting setting up tables at different spots and get people to just get me on that ballot. I'm going to give it a whirl. Like I said, I'll evaluate the situation at the end of 26. If we are looking bad, I will drop out, but I got to give it 100% effort. Once I get my complete weight down, I should probably be off half my medicines. One thing happened though. I was going to tell you guys. Was it 9 years? 9 years ago, I had a major surgery, and they went in and I had a colon. I had a colon resector. It took 15 inches of my colon because I had a rare case of diverticulitis at a very young age. I had a bad stomach, bad colon, and for 18 years I suffered with a lot of. It was when you got that pain, it would shoot you down to the floor like someone was just cutting you out with a knife. And so I had to have the surgery because my doctor told me, you got to get the surgery. You're running out of time because if it perforates and bursts, the ambulance ain't going to make it in time to get you. You're going to bleed out and you're going to die. Well, I told him I refused to do 3 times. I refused the surgery because I'm not wearing a colostomy bag. I'm not going to go to the ballpark with a colostomy bag. You find me a doctor that can guarantee me no colostomy. He goes, nobody can do that. I said, then I guess I'll chance it. He goes, so you're willing to die for it? I go, I'll tell you what. You make a promise, you'll make your best effort to find me a doctor that can guarantee me no colostomy bag. And when you call me and tell me it's time to go, based off the last colonoscopy we did, I'll be in the hospital. So he said, all right, so we shook on it. So he found me a guy by the name of Dr. Visno, who does the robotic surgery. And he guaranteed me when we met that he could do the surgery and I don't have to wear a colostomy bag. So I looked him in the eye and I said, okay. Sure enough, after the surgery came out, he goes, like, when can I go home? He goes, as soon as you go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom 12 hours later. He released me. He goes, you're healing well. But it was rough. It took a lot. It took a couple years to heal, but I was happy. Never had an attack in the last 9 years. 2 weeks ago, I started having a severe pain in my left side, but it wasn't that as severe as what I experienced when I did have the diverticulitis. So I chalked it up as just maybe a stomach flu. Last Saturday, I stood up off the couch and I fucking dropped to the floor, and I was fucking. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, no fucking way. No way this came back, because it was told once they took out the bad part of the colon that was they got it out because the polyps were getting ready to turn cancerous, so they got it out just in time. He says you should be fine, should never reoccur. It reoccurred, so I went to go call my surgeon to find out how did this happen. So I go to the hospital, and she goes, what do you think it is? I said, well, based on the pain and what I know by experience of 18 years of diverticulitis, I think I got it back. So she ran some tests, CAT scan, blah, 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 blood work. She goes, you're 100% right, it's back. She says, and it's pretty bad. Your bowel is swollen up pretty good. I said, oh, shit, man. So now I got to find a new specialist. I got to go next week and to this new doctor, get a colonoscopy. I got to stick the camera up my ass and give me a car wash, get me all cleaned up, and see if polyps are forming again. And then if it is, I'm going to have another surgery, more colon resection. Because if they came back, that means it's a very good chance could be cancerous. So, that it could turn to cancer. I don't want that. So I want to beat it before anything starts. So out of all me getting healthy, losing the weight, feeling good, got my energy back, this comes back into my life. So I looked at God upstairs and I said, thank you, God. I know I'm feeling great. You gave me back my life. I'm trying my best to be the best person. I'm not perfect. I'm still gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna make mistakes all the way to die. But why this? And he's got the path for me, so I'm not worried about it. I really not. If I gotta have another surgery, I will. It's that simple. If they have to go up and cut some more, they'll do it. But that attack, oh my God, at doing it now, whoo boy, I'm telling you, it's the worst pain in the world. So I couldn't eat nothing for 2 days at all. I couldn't use the bathroom. My bowel was so swollen. Even drinking water would hurt. So I put me on they go, we got 2 ways here. Because usually when I was that bad, they keep me in the hospital. He goes, since you got experience and you know how to handle this, and you seem like you're telling me all the right things, that you could eat liquid soup, maybe the broth you could have and Jello and stuff like that. He goes, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna eat nothing for the next 36 hours, because even if I eat Jello or soup, it's gonna hurt. So I said, I'll just shut it down for 36 hours. So he goes, all right, then I'll give you antibiotics. Take this for 10 days. I just started feeling better. So hopefully the inflammation, and I don't know what triggered it. I got to find, that's why I want to know what brought it back. So so my health's going real good. And then this entered back to kind of sidestroke me. But as long as I keep losing weight and I keep getting in shape, and I got energy like a motherfucker. Yeah, everything's working, everything. So everything's good in my life, everything. I finally got my mind back to where I want it, and I'm back to just having what I had before I went to prison. A decent home, a car, my family. I'm happy. Let's see who we got here. We got Russell's wife's Camfoot. I have a witch doctor making me a voodoo doll. All right, good. That's good. That's good. Make sure you poke me, all right? Poke me good, all right? Appreciate that. Because I'll have 10 of them on you. Trust me. I know some pretty good ones. But thank you. That's a great birthday present. Make sure you get my face right, all right? Make sure, okay? And make sure you don't get me fat no more, because I lost a lot of weight. So, but anyhow, I appreciate that. Did I cover everything? Did I cover this one? Let's see. Make sure I read them all. I don't want to miss nothing. Appreciate everything. I really do, guys. Let's see if I missed anything. We got that one. We got that one from Hackwright. Rev Fugly we read. We read Brutal Pains. Rev's other one. And Rev's other one. Good. We got them all read. So that's my health report. Christmas. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. I will have to stream live for the bike ceremony when it's ready to fire up. I'll probably stream my Christmas cooking. So I have a couple streams going on with that. I want if Dang's Lizard is out here, outstanding video on the Catalanos. I appreciate that. That's a good concept, a good idea. I loved it. B Dabbler, when he called me and told me you got to check out this video, Dang's Lizard did. I was pissing my pants. It really was. I want to say love to everybody. Say hello to my friend Eco Pineapple, who's probably in bed sleeping. That Roach, he never sleeps because he's fucking, especially if I'm on the air, he's gonna definitely be, teletyping. What else can I say? I don't. I got nothing else going on. I mean, anybody want to know anything? Anybody want to ask anything? Piffy Puff. It says, when you gonna run it? Probably. I'm down to now. I got the starter in now. I put that in tomorrow. I got the ignition in, and I'm testing the ignition. I'm learning the electrical. I'm doing rewiring the whole bike. So I got the ignition switch to the battery. That's the bike battery. I wanted to test to see how to wire it. So I'd rather do it in the house here so I get it right. So now key's on, ready to start. All the lights should be on. When you turn that key off, the lights should go off. See, when you turn the key on, all your lights should come on. All your power should come on. So I learned that in the last 24 hours how to wire all the lights. So probably I got one part that won't be here to the 22nd, Monday the 22nd. So that week's gonna be pretty busy. So right after Christmas, I'll put in the final 3 parts. So say the 26th. Probably gonna start it for New Year's Eve. We'll probably make it for New Year's Eve, a New Year's Eve stream. That'll be a good idea. We'll do it when you're gonna New Year's Eve, Piffy Puff. Got to make sure the motor is locked. It's not locked. I was just talking about that. I know you just entered, but the bike sat for a lot of years. Now, I've been watching a lot of videos of guys going out and buying bikes that sat for 30 years, rust buckets, and changed the spark plugs. These guys are mechanics. Change the spark plugs, put new plug wires in, change the oil and filter, tuned up the carburetor, fired it right up just to make sure the motor was good. Before we started, we got to make sure, but it turns, the motor, everything's good. When I took all the covers off for the engine and took the heads off everything was good. It looks so impressive for being 35 years old. So it told me that the bike didn't got a lot of miles on it. There was no shavings in there. The oil was good. There's no burnt anything in there. None of it was bent. None of the rods were bent. The oil was good. No oil burn smell. The gears, all the gears were lubed perfectly. Not a speck of rust on them. Everything was in perfect condition. No shavings off. Nothing looking wear and tear. Motor looks good. I have never heard the bike, so again, from what my experience and what I'm seeing, that motor should fire up. I've done this whole bike. I've done a lot of work. Like I said, I got $600 in parts that I put, and about $400 in painting. I did all the painting myself. My brother did the prep work. I cleaned up all the rust that I could on the chrome. Like I said, this was a rust. This was one of the worst ones. I had scratched. This is the only thing I scratched. I almost got them out. I've been hand buffing it every day, putting in the cream on it and wet sanding it. I almost got this done. What was bad, what couldn't get fixed was my gear shifter, my brake levers. I put new brake pads on. I gotta get new tires, but I'm not gonna. I'll do that probably next month. It definitely needs new tires. So if I start it up, I'll have to drive it very carefully and only go around the block because the tires are too bad. First, the front one's dry rod, and I'm not gonna go out on a highway with it. Well, it's like that. So I gotta get new tires. I've been doing it as this is whenever I got extra money, I've been buying a part here, buying a part there. So that's why it's been taking me so long. The other day, I replaced all the gear shifters. I did have that. We got the clutch in. The clutch was good too. So when I put the starter in, I had to take the main plate off again because the starter bolts are behind there. Once I put the starter in tomorrow, I can put the main plate on. Look at everything coming in. Oh, look at this. We got okay, this is another one from Russo. It's a Russo's wife, camel foot. That's what it says. My glasses. Can we get a measurement and shape of your hog for the voodoo doll? Sure. Why not? I can't do it today. It's raining, but hit me up and I'll get it to you. Thank you for the $5, my friend. Thank you. Nick in Fort Wayne, $4.99. Cool. Biggie Post. Thank you very much. I got that out of a storage unit. I kept that one. I like it. It's good. And then that's my wall here. I got letter for the president. I got stuff when I was working at Wrigley. And me and my oldest son, me and my wife. And then that was made by Space Chief 1975. And then me at the horse track when I was at the horse track in Chicago. And then, so this is my little section here. And then we got the new Christmas tree up. Me and my wife picked it up the other day. She decorated it. My beautiful house. Big at my front doors. My bike's out there on the porch. So the house is a really nice house. So I appreciate the $4.99 and thank you very much. Tuki Puppet, hey, 2K Puppet, hey, my man. I saw you at stream, brother. I was gonna actually call you last night at 2 a.m, but I know you're up late sometimes, but I didn't know if you would have been up, so I didn't want to initiate the call and wake you up from if you had to go to work. But I should have just texted you if you would have answered me if you were up. I know that. Get ready for bed, but happy birthday. Oh, you're getting ready for bed. Yeah. So you probably were sleeping last night. I watched it. I didn't watch it live. I watched it after last night. I saw it, and let me tell you something. Buddy, as I always said, you're one of my dear friends. Love you to death. And you are doing outstanding job, man. And I saw Jib and I saw Lou go off a little bit and that was, and Red Fugly came on looking badass. My man Red Fugly came with the dark shades and the hood. He was looking mean and clean. So But Rev, I hope you are coming by. I hope that my good friend 2K gets down here and we can have him over for dinner. But thank you for everything, everybody. I appreciate it. I didn't expect this many people. I appreciate what I got, and I appreciate all the birthday things. And so New Year's Eve, we'll do the firing up on the bike. I'll do another stream when I'm doing the cooking for Christmas. And maybe I'll probably do 3 more streams. I'll do 3 streams this month. January, February, March, I'm going to be out on the pavement trying to get as many signatures as I can for the Florida ballot. And then I'm probably going to come back after I get my weight down. When I hit 180, I come back and stream. So I lost 223, 224 from 260. So far, it took me 6 months to lose 34 pounds? I was 260 and I'm 224, 34, 44, 54. Yeah, 36 pounds I lost in 6.5 months. It's a little slow, but that's still good. I've got my mobility back. I got everything back. So, everything's working good. I look great. My pants fall down. I had to put extra holes in the belt. All my old pants my old pants when I had that big belly, I couldn't barely belt. Now it's getting there. I'm getting there. I feel good. No more risk of at this point. As long as I keep the weight out, my glucose, everything is good. Like I showed you guys the little reader I got. But the thing, I got to get new ones. I'm waiting for my new prescription for the little readers that go here, and then it reads it off my body. Hopefully in the next 6 months, I'll be off half this medicine. I'll have to take it no more. I'll keep the weight off. I'm eating better. So life's good. All I prayed for is I want to take my life back to what I had. I want nothing less, nothing more. Just want to have what I had before we both went to prison and just put it back together. Of course, we can't have everything because we can't replace our daughter, but my other daughter's coming home in May 27th. And that's going to go quick because the last 2 years went quick. So we're talking 5 months or 2 weeks she'll be home. So, and then I got to get her going and get her life together. She wants to go back to school. She's got to go get her doctor. She wants to get a new cochlear implant. So got a lot of things with her. She's going to decide if what she wants to do with her life, and I'll help her as much as I can, like I promised her. Did I get it? Did I hit everybody? I think I got everything. Who we got here now? Let me read a few of the. My phone's going to die, people. I don't want to. Let me just plug this in before I lose you guys. Damn it. All right, here we go. All right, good. Oh, I love the little marshmallow things. How does that happen? You guys are doing that on your end? Pretty cool. There's a couple marshmallows. That's pretty cool. All right, let's pick me up. We already read that. Brutal, you want to pick my brain? Just hit me up, bro. I got Brutal. It's always a pleasure to talk with you. I will get with you very soon, buddy. We'll get to chat a little bit, buddy. Right now, I gotta just finish my project here. What do we got going on here? Combined. All right, here we got someone spamming. I don't know. Oh, what is this? 15 birthday, 100 times? These birthday wishes or something? Pestis? I can't see what he's saying. It says combined times 21 times 100. 2 joules. What is this? What is this thing he's sending me? I don't understand what this is. Old man remembers this. Nobody cares about your Harley Davidson. Yeah, some people do, my friend. Maybe you don't, but some people do. I get people asked all the time. All right, so Hackwright, we already read that. KC, Rock. Vagina Rico sent happy poop. Okay, hey, thank you very much. Bo Beard, sunflowers. Thank you, Bo. Hey, Bo, how are you? Any more storage locker bought? No, not in a while, but I will be doing some because I got a guy that claims that he got sober and he wants me to do one. I'm gonna do one. Learn sign language for your daughter. I'm learning. I mean, I knew the basics. I knew basics. I mean, but I want to be fluent, and I'm getting better. So I told her I will. Hey, Jake Hudson, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I haven't heard anything good about Carmack. Nah, he fucked up with me, so I got nothing to say for him. Jake Hudson, Merry Christmas to you too, Jake, and your family. Love you too, Jake. The book is released in January, right, old man? My book? No, it's not going to be released in January. I'm not done yet with the book. Happy birthday, Jake Hudson says. Thank you. Vagina Rico sent makeup blur, so thank you. Zen's daughter, you and I are very alike. Zen's daughter, well, that's good to know. Happy birthday from Bo Beard, thank you, Bo. Damn. Vagina sent laughing discos. Thank you, guys. That means a lot. Happy birthday from Protox 07. Thank you. Jim Grindo, good. Happy birthday, Joseph. My man, Jim Grindo, good guy. Ian Burton, good. Guess who is paying for all the medical care? Not you. Starboard, Night, love you all. Love you. I mean, happy birthday, old man. Thank you, Ian Burton. Zen's daughter, how are you saying you're healthy, but you're always sick and can barely breathe? I'm breathing fine. I've lost, trust me, 36 pounds. I'm able to walk upstairs. I'm able to walk. I had a fast pace. It doesn't happen overnight. So I could say I'm getting healthier. Yes. And my breathing problem is I had with all that weight, and I got a bad heart still. I got a continued heart failure. So the whole key is to lose. If I didn't lose the weight, I was going to die from that. They can't repair it, but I can stop it from getting damaged anymore by losing the weight. Do you have a day job in a fixture of U.S.? I don't need a job, pal. I worked 32 years, pal. Paid into Social Security, got sick, took out my disability insurance that I paid in for 30-something years. Next year, I get my regular Social Security. So I paid my dues and worked my whole life. So thank you. Happy birthday. It looks like you lost a quarter of a pound. I lost more than that, pal. So I was 260 6.5 months ago. I'm 224. Haha. Russ's wife, camel foot fight. I have a witch. Oh, I already read that. I'm a little behind here. Is that my boy Juan? Hey, thank you, Spider. The haters are real. I know that. But you know what? I learned something. We got Adam Bush. Thank you, Adam Bush. Happy birthday, Joey. Keep practicing sign language. I am, brother. I am. It's important to me that I start out. I'm so horny, $2. We have a lot of fans over here, Mr. C. I know that. I a lot of people send me, when you coming back? Listen, there's most of you people are great. Even the ones I've had a lot of haters, but you know what I learned? It took me a long time to understand the comedy and the weird comedy and how these shows work. But guys like Rocco, stayed on me constantly, believed in me, and told me you gotta stop taking stuff. A lot of fans don't take this shit serious. Just don't let it in 1 year. It's all fake. Nothing's real. Lou used to pound it in my head, but I got a lot of people. This is just you take it too serious. But I learned the more haters you got, that means you're doing something right. So I should send a few $100. Who's that? Known Gusta. You don't have to send anything, my friend. But if you want to send something, that's on you. Lady Harley. Yes, that's me. Yes. What kind of Harley do you have, Ian Burson? Do you have one? I'm just curious because a lot of guys like older Sportsters, and they rebuild them and they turn them into bobbers or the choppers. So, and I'm doing all this work myself and learning as I'm going. Send Kahuna the link. No, I can't send anybody the link because I'm on the phone. Happy birthday, Joey. Gonzo, what's up, brother? Thank you, Bruto. The haters are real. If it comes down there after the Howie's Joey, which I plan on, I'm going to try to come see you. You better come see me, brother. Will be the year of the Catalanos. We'll see. My man Gonzo, everybody say hello to Gonzo. Now I have Bloodhound Gang singing for Jim. Yeah, it's Jim Grindle, good guy. This guy wants to measure my hog. Yeah, okay. Which hog, though? All right, I'm working at 65 on Powell right now. Are you brutal? That's a great car. My two favorite cars, 57 Chevy Bel Air and a 69 Camaro. and a '66 Mustang would be my third choice. But the '65 Impala, that's a sharp car. Love it. And a '68 Riviera is not bad either. I read that one. Nick from Fort Wayne, Brutal Pain, 2000 grit, wet sand, the high speed, power steady growth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the higher the grit. But I'm just, like I said, I finally just got it where I got all the rust off, all the oxidized stuff on there, and I'm working on that now. So now I'm going to go tomorrow and get the higher grit and wet sand. Just wet sand and wet sand. 2K Puppet, thank you again. This message is held for review. You've got much. No, I don't think so, pal. I think I've gotten much lighter, but thank you. Anyway, maybe I appear to look big, but I promise you, 36 pounds is what I lost. He got bigger on the wall. Yeah, okay. You got Biggie on the wall. Yeah, Biggie on the wall. Yeah, Biggie on the wall, of course. It's a great poster. Thanks, Joey. Much appreciated. No, thanks, brother, but you're my friend, man. You having good birthday stream than me. Well, I don't know what to tell you, brother. You know, you did a good job. You guys had a good stream the other night. Went to bed right and too late. Yeah, I got you, brother. Mr. Brightside 98, happy birthday, Mr. Joe. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Nah, man, that's good. Brutal, I'll be in touch. Joey is back. Yo, no, not back. Still a crazy fuck though. Yeah. How's your frog style? Huh? YouTube sent 100. YT sent 100. Brutal Pain, appreciate what you have, brother. That's all you could do, because you never know. You're not promised tomorrow, brother. That's true. Sent hot cocoa. Thank you for the hot cocoa. Love it. Did you oil pump come in? Oil pump? No, I wasn't waiting for the oil pump. I was waiting for the starter. Right here, just got it. I got the starter. I'm waiting tomorrow. I got to get the gaskets coming, because they were supposed to come with the gaskets and the O-ring. So when I opened the box, it was there. So I had to pay for a gasket. That's in eBay. Everything takes 10 days. So that'll be here tomorrow. The gasket and the O-ring, and I'll have it. I'll put that in. I'll put the starter in, and then I'll put the main plate back on. I'll hook the clutch back up, and then I'll as soon as the bolts get here, for the 2 bolts I need for the carburetor, I'll get that in. I already tuned the carburetor up. I watched the guy for the SS carburetors. The guy from the SS company shows you step by step how to tweak all the stuff on the carburetor. I got that all tuned, ready to go. All the painting's done. I'm waiting for a couple more things, like the bolts for the carburetor. Tomorrow comes the gasket, and on the 22nd is my last part. I bought it already, but it was too short. My throttle cable, the one I bought I didn't like it because it was. I didn't go cheap, but I didn't go expensive. Those are the things you should have. The throttle cable is important. You should have a good one. So I ordered 2 new ones, but usually I order from a U.S. place where I get it within 10 days. This I didn't pay attention to where I ordered these from. They're coming out of China. So the guy wrote me back an email saying they'll be there on the 22nd. The best I can do. So I'm going to have on the 31st New Year's Eve stream is the day I'm going to fire the bike up. Like I said, I've never heard the bike. I took all these chances. I put in $600 in new parts. I put a lot of labor into this. Got all the rust off. I'm polishing chrome. But chrome couldn't be fixed, I replaced. So I've done everything, all learned by myself and watching YouTube videos. My brother-in-law, he does painting. He does prep work real good. And he did the clutch. He knew about the clutch, so I let him handle that. I don't want to mess with the clutch because, I'm not a mechanic, but I can do certain things, I got to get the oil. I got to get 2 more quarts oil, and I got to get the .5 brake fluid. It says do not put anything but .5 or otherwise you have problems. Okay, we read that one. Brutal Pain, hope you have a great today, buddy. I got to go talk soon. Yeah, love you, Brutal. All joking aside, do you believe in aliens? I do. Yes, I do. I do believe in aliens. Why not? Why not? Anyhow, I want to thank everybody. Hasta la vista. I'll see you at Christmas when I'm with my Christmas dinner. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great night. Don't miss the Harley startup on New Year's Eve. Love you guys. Bye. Peace out.